Darren, I apologize for my language. I hope you're okay with such banter. Wouldn't want to offend anyone besides Tim or Pix. Maybe my wife on a good day. No, Tim, I have not acted. I'm just doing the job out here. Tim, I fold. It's your action.
There you go. If the dealer just announced the action.
Oh my God, the dealer's gonna announce something, but again, it's gonna be offensive. We got a raise.
Sure it won't be. Good raise. Whatever you're doing, it's good. Raise
Announces it's good. Alright, we're heads up, guys.
Clubs.
Guys, I just want to point out that I almost earned a free roll white chip off prop bets right there.
That's what I'm talking about. It's a nice little rebound.
What happened? Oh shit.
I've only been paid not the correct allotment. Thank you.
No, I have no problem giving that
Correct
to you.
allotment.
Please don't talk so much. No, that does not get you a dollar bonus.
That would have been a nice little rebound. That's fine. I still made $4 back.
I feel like this is a step up from the Missouri Valley game.
Just a touch.
Only slightly.
Just maybe slightly. Slightly.
Only slightly. We're gonna have free roll chips in play, guys.
Okay.
All in.
When I'm out in Vegas, Fix, I'm gonna call you with the odds for the U.S. Open. I'm gonna do halves on gentlemen at the U.S. Open.
Doesn't that
Are you going to be there for the whole U.S. Open?
No, I'll just be there. I'll be at the opening, so like we can actually get a really good price on somebody.
How do you feel that?
We would just be out there.
That's a little percentage right there.
Nah, it's not a little percentage. That's a flat fee of $10. No, that's a flat fee of $10. You'll be out there. He'll be out there. Flat fee.
Collect a percentage.
Would you be
You just remember when my friend lost that ticket from that Cavaliers game, I still paid you your half back and didn't charge you the full amount. Did I ever tell you this about hedging the bet against myself by accident?
Oh no.
We made all these bets together, me and Jones went halves. And you remember when the Cavs came back from 3-1, right? Okay, so
Yeah, we
my boy, well no, we just ended up getting our money back and like we barely would have scraped together anything, so he wanted a little bit of a profit. But there was no profit because my buddy, like he's like 80 years old from the World Series, lost the ticket that I left. I was like, he's like, hey buddy, I think I accidentally threw your ticket away, and it was like game 3, game 4, and I'm like, oh, that's no problem, man. They're down like 2-1, 3-1. They're never gonna win this series. And pretty much hedged against myself because still let Jones go half, and we still had to pay Jones what I won. So when they went into game 7, I was like, well, if they win, I'm gonna be happy and then have to pay out a chunk of change. Or if they go ahead and lose, then I'm just going to be sad, but at least I don't have to pay out the money back to Jones.
Yeah,
because all of our stuff was like riding on that last game.
Yeah, but like at the end of the day, it was your fault that the ticket, you know what I mean? It was under your care. I put my money in my,
I set it down on my friend's table, and he cleaned up the table. That's not
that is your responsibility.
Where's the integrity?
That's your responsibility.
The gentleman's 80 years old.
Okay, you shouldn't have left it there.
I didn't leave it there. I just set it down when I was cleaning out my pockets after work. And it didn't seem like an important ticket at the time because things were not looking well.
I'm just saying, I shouldn't have to eat that. Anyway,
something you keep
back to our conversation. He'll get offended.
I can't believe I'm folding this, but I fold.
Wow. Show ace queen of clubs, Zach.
Up the wood. Up to Steve? No, it's up to you. They're right there.
Thank you.
That's it.
Flip them over. Good bluff.
Yeah. I didn't think you.
Yeah. I was surprised you folded on that one. I thought you were gonna call.
Especially with the deuce out there.
You raised 12 pre-flop, so there's a chance you could have had jacks or
Question is, what did you fold?
flush.
The only hand I could put him on that beats a flush there was nines full somehow.
I said jacks.
Like
I thought the jacks did.
I just felt like
but
nines.
the 12 pre-flop could be
Anyway,
kings,
we
could be
can-
jacks, could be ace queen of clubs,
Yeah.
and I'm still
We
beat.
can do a little bit of.
We now know it can also be ace six of
players.
diamonds.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
That was a good bet.
You know where it's at.
That's what I'm saying. I'll do that.
That's why I like the Masters.
I always get to, you know, for all this work and running this game, there's always at least
Well, I
two
mean,
hands
we
I
can find
enjoy
somebody
reviewing throughout the editing
reasonable,
process
you know,
where I say,
20,
oh, that's
30
what he
to
had there.
one.
That's
We can
fucking
slap $50
ridiculous.
bill on that.
Yeah.
I get to say that at least
I
once or
would've did
twice
that
a
on
week. That's
Patrick Reed,
enjoyable
man.
enough.
When Hamsy's on a 50.
I couldn't get you off of jacks or kings.
Yeah, for the right. No,
That's what I'm saying.
probably pretty good on odds.
I'll call you day one when I get out there, and I'll tell you the odds at the book. Maybe.
I wasn't happy with
I'm gonna tell you who I'm looking
Do what?
at.
I wasn't happy with my installing. I thought you were calling.
Okay.
I thought you were like 75% calling.
If I hadn't been running so bad for the last 3 weeks, I
Anywhere
probably
from-
would have, but I've been getting my ass kicked by shit like that for like 3 weeks
50
now.
or something, like 25.
But I'm thinking before anything
different
comes
game.
out, I'm thinking that
It is different, but still.
No, I hear you.
You've seen how I've run lately.
So
I
I'm
can-
pretty
I mean, that's
interested in Adam Scott.
That's a
if
guy who could be in the 20 to 31 range and
It might
have
be more than
a legitimate
I
shot.
just couldn't get them off of kings or jacks.
Was there chips in that? 20 to 1. No, definitely not.
No, absolutely. You could probably get Spieth at, you know, fucking.
Rory! 20 to 1. Everybody's losing.
You think so? Yo, you know somebody will be fucking 11 to 2 or something.
But they probably shouldn't do. Because they're not going to win once every 5.5 times or whatever
Right.
it is.
Only target is that. He did it.
Queen there?
Man. Dave did.
I know,
Yeah.
Could have folded a queen there.
I ain't anything we're going to read. It's not what we're doing.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, we don't even have to
I was
make
trying
that.
to give you
Yeah.
anything on the
Yeah,
flop.
I'm just gonna say no joke. Nah.
Wanted you to hit something, not too much, just something. Like if you had ace queen right there, ideally that's the exact hand I want you to have, but I cannot afford to have a queen yet.
That would be shit.
I wish you had ace queen right
Who won
there.
that fight?
I did. How big?
The Zach fight.
The only one that beats me is you need
4 chips
the
for
ace
Zach,
and the
please.
queen.
We need
4 chips he got. Free roll
The
chips
raised
that he
pre-flop is
forgot
what
about.
I was stuck
In
on.
that big pot with
He
Woody.
will
Yeah,
agree
right.
to it.
Yeah, we'll tell him what it was, he'll be fine with it.
Yeah.
I was wondering if he had got it because I knew it was a decent pot.
Small block.
Yeah, I put
No,
50.
that's a face card.
I put 50 in on
What,
the
Queen's
last.
card?
Yeah, it's a
Bring it
queen,
back.
a queen maybe. That's definitely
It
a face
hit
card.
down at an angle and rolled, didn't it?
Was at least 50, probably 100, because I put 50 in on the
Put
last
50
bet.
and their 30 was before that, so that was
Yeah.
60.
It was. I counted it out to be about 205.
You
Yeah,
think
that's about right.
You think that was a 4 chipper, Zach?
This was 12-12.
That's 24.
And there was no more in there.
15, 15,
So there's
30,
50,
50,
54.
So you know you have like high.
It's only a 3 chipper then, right?
So 50 is $100
Yeah.
on the river.
Yeah.
There's 60 on the
There's
turn.
60 on the
I think I dumped off like
So
100
one
myself.
night-
184.
30 on the flop.
I dumped 100 in
204.
myself.
It was 204.
Okay.
With whatever blinds were in there. I mean, that's just saying
Is
it.
that right?
So, yeah.
Yeah, we did the full.
Did I pay you for the 2 bluffs too? On the flop?
No.
Thought I did, but I don't remember.
Yes, you
did.
did.
You
Yeah,
did.
you
Our
did.
side
Yeah,
You
you did.
Y'all forgot to pay me for the all spade flop earlier.
Yeah.
No, I paid you twice.
Yeah.
And I should have just not called the raise pre-flop and
No,
saved
I
everybody.
appreciate how you played that, and then you went ahead and got me to the turn. I wish you could have peeled the river for me. You'll get them next time.
Thanks.
Certainly, we're gonna give it an effort here, Tim.
Oh, I know a diamond.
You know a
No,
player that I always like
No,
who
we've had
seems
all
like they'd
spades
also
and
be
then
getting
spades.
good odds in that.
Right,
Scott
so
Lee.
spades.
Louis.
Where's your book?
He gets me fired up too, man.
Heart? Heart.
Yay. Got rid of them heavy ass clubs from last week.
Jim, have you been paid for anything yet?
No.
Okay.
They hit too much last week. Right, Jones?
Mine are hitting just the right
What,
amount.
diamonds?
Yeah.
I got paid a little bit.
Check the account.
Oh, I checked.
Tim, do you know where you're at?
I was waiting for you to go.
Tim, there's
you might not be
no...
able to see straight.
Yeah, Tim, like, you know where you're at, don't you?
I'm not a, I don't always make
Hey,
deals with
slickery,
fly.
didn't you? Did I say slickery? Tim, the muck's over here. I gotta let you inform you of that thing. Well, I think you won. I paid you.
Jones didn't pay me, did he?
Somebody didn't pay you.
I know, I paid you.
Yeah,
Interesting. Tim was trying to hold out there.
I was in the hand.
That's actually how I say it.
Did you say
Integrity
please?
rapist. No, I said no
Wow.
please for this cheese.
Wow.
Did you? What did he just say?
Like, he just extremely...
Trade rapist.
Wow. Oh wow.
That's a complete question of character right
Yeah,
there.
that's a
To say the
disrespectful
least.
thing to say the least. Tim, I'm gonna ask that you don't say that in the future.
Say what?
What you just said.
Just
No,
believe
that's
the
not the
Bible.
truth. You know what? I'm gonna make the call.
It's a terrible call.
Thank you.
Tim, I was playing good, and then you had to.
Show you how terrible it is.
Tim just don't want to see a flop because he's tired of paying down.
Right?
Well, I feel like a three-stage flop is
about to
coming.
get ultra aggressive. We ain't gonna see a flop.
You know what? I gotta go ahead and see the flop because I think it's gonna be all spades.
Can we play like that first?
Probably even shouldn't have called.
Ready, Tim?
You called?
I did.
I'll take them. Come on.
Take
That
one.
needs to be the king of clubs right there.
Too early.
I know.
Should have took clubs, Tim.
I know, right?
So, is it just on the flop that you guys are? I always thought that was
Nice. So what is it, you guys? Have a suit.
That gotta be
It's
one,
two on
right?
the flop. It's
That's
Bucks.
good.
$2. On the turn,
If it all flops.
Fine.
Okay.
You do it, you want to hug her.
So
Yeah, but then you bet into me 3 streets knowing you're
Yeah, I'll
gonna
bet
beat.
you
You flop the
two
suited
straight.
5.
Did you finally
And then
stop
it
on the
hits
end
the turn
there?
as
So I
10.
knew you had a 9 after you.
I would have called you one more time if you wanted to go for it. You could have done the 50. I think I would have went with it.
So officially,
Especially when you called the first
That's
time.
what-
I figured either calling nothing, trying to outplay my turn, and you kept it again.
unless another
Then you
four.
called it, and then you
Give me another fucking fire up, the same thing.
Calling for days. Yeah, she's smoking an El Cigaretto. That's Spanish for cigarette.
Am I gonna have to bet the plaque at you tonight?
I hope
Okay,
so.
I am.
Dude, I want to bet so many plaques that I actually hurt my wrist throwing them. To that point. I call.
You do that a lot.
Yep. I just like to feed some speed to my ride.
I hear you, man. You like to go vroom vroom just like the next guy.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
What am I gonna do, guys?
I'll imagine you check.
I'll check.
I imagine well.
But what am I gonna do after the flop?
Alright, check it out.
We'll see.
Okay. Guys, need that $2 to make me $1. I check.
check.
Careful.
I'm probably being a little too careful tonight so far.
You think so?
It costs me a lot of money being really careful.
We got it ready. Got a call with that raise. Yeah.
I'm incredibly nervous. I'm gonna fold though.
Yeah, no, I just got nervous myself there for a second. I have to take a break and calm myself down.
Yeah, I'm gonna fold and I'm gonna watch the hand.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I thought I had something totally different. I mean, it wasn't that much different. It was about the same with that.
Hashtag watch the video. I believe that's how that goes.
What's saying there, man?
Why do you want me to put that?
Because of reasons that I don't want to say on camera that probably are disrespectful.
Usually you like to say disrespectful stuff on camera.
No, I try to have carry myself in class.
Have a certain decorum.
Good word.
You know what decorum is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to help.
I got a book called Decorum. I don't know if you didn't know. I was going to bring it.
You know, I'm going to tell a true story here. My mother brought...
first. I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm drunk already. You know how I get.
I do know how you get. My mother brought me a book that one of her friends, she works up at a
Oh, dude,
Ford.
that's so freaking awesome.
She brought me a book that one of her friends at work.
Is that true? Seriously?
One of her friends at work wrote
Hey.
called a blunt for blunt. What was the? What, oh, my
Are you
wife
serious
was
that you got that book though?
Dude, why are you fucking talking to me? Like, Jake wants to talk to you, Pickle wants to talk to you, my wife might even talk to you. Shut the fuck up and don't talk to me, bro. That's a big lay down. Yeah, but it's called like a blunt and something for breakfast, and one of her friends at work wrote it. But I was reading it, and it's actually pretty entertaining read, just kind of like a story / maybe a bit of a biography.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a book that's at a very high intellectual level.
Bestseller? New York Times or
It
whatever.
should be a bestseller. Okay, I said it.
Blunt and orange
wanted
juice
him to go
breakfast.
behind.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound right.
I mean,
I put blunt and 4, and then that's what pops up.
There's a lot of things you can use blunt for, is that? Oh, my mom got me this mug.
Sounds
It's
like a
called the
really
Wake
cool
and Bake
brick.
mug, and it has a bowl for stuff
Oh,
on the front of it.
that's some messy modern.
And then
fruit
you
juice
can put the
or
coffee in. It's still a cup, but it's like a
You can-
multi-use cup.
but you can smoke weed out of it.
I'm sure
Yeah.
Gucci said something that's probably
Yeah.
offensive to something.
I don't
You're
know if
talking
that's
about the
Gucci's
clothing
GCE.
company?
Oh, yeah, no, that's not. Did you win that pot? So you took it back?
Thank you. Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that from you.
That's very weak of him.
Oh, okay.
I was talking about Pickle winning button.
I one chip. If I get one more black chip, I'm gonna catch you at a 3-roll.
What?
What's the
You're way behind. Yeah.
I don't know if I can catch you.
I'm pretty sure
I
I
have
could
them written down on my book on my first break. If you let me bring them down, I'll go over them with you. I think you're in between 6 and 8, but pretty. Going into this game, I think everyone's for the most part securely in their spot they're gonna be in.
Am I in?
Yeah, you're in 9th at the moment. That you could probably jump a spot or two or lose a spot, but not after your 4 chips. I'd say you're probably locked in for at least 9 or better. Jake, you're 67.
67.
Yeah. I've actually only had like 24 people play here, but I chose to move you down on the
I
ranks.
knew I was gonna be close.
Right. You nearly cracked the top out of the group of guys that played here. You were only 40 off.
Who's in the top?
Jones, and then me, and then Dangerous Dave.
It's on you.
Oh,
Dangerous Dave, is that that?
Dave is in 3rd, dude.
Wow.
He's out 10 grand coming to him in free roll chips. He's like 1,100, 1,200 behind me.
Nice.
And I'm like 11 or 12 behind you.
You damn right you are.
I don't know why you're $12, Woodley?
You know, like I was thinking
Tim, the
about
muck is over
some
here.
of the biggest pots in this room, I've either won or lost.
Right, that's how poker tends to work when you play every week.
Well, no, I mean it's just like
Thank you, Zach,
in
for
general,
knowing
like
where the
the
muck is
biggest pots
located.
that have been played in this room, I've been involved.
I've only seen you lose one. One big one.
Yeah, it was that first one. That first one
That
was a
first
doozy.
one, that first one was a good one. That
Yeah.
first one was a
The
good
first one was Jones just flops a flush against a flop straight and the flop set, and the set leads into all of them for all the streets, and then gets it all in on the turn and hits it on the river.
Good shit, Tim.
No, no, you can't be right there, Zach. Tim would never flop a set.
Yeah, well, he's talking against me.
Really?
I never popped this.
That doesn't sound fair.
That doesn't sound right. Mm-mm.
Tim's not allowed to get big.
The straddle has been on.
I was just hoping Tim
Good
won.
luck to somebody to make it 12 and not allow him to
Well,
win that
John,
$2
do it
on the
right
button. Good luck. Silent button on me. Silent substation.
It's on
Sorry,
you.
guys. No, I know. I'm visualizing
Hey,
my
it's on
hand.
you.
I fold. Can I take the proper amount of time into a large stakes cash game?
No, you can't because this isn't a large stakes.
Right.
game.
So at least allot me my 15 seconds.
That's straight.
He just took his dollar. He called the dollar. That was his.
I'm not big one.
No, that was his.
My bad. Fucking. Good call. Good
Wow.
catch.
Wow.
I'll say I was a big one.
That's unbelievable, man.
I thought
You
Eric.
tried to really snake out on a dollar.
Well, Tim didn't even realize that Tim was going to let it happen. Oh, it's 5
I
straight.
called
Tim
$3.
called, he raised to 5.
How can I call 4?
Yes, you were.
I was thinking these were 50 cents.
I was going to say, Tim, look here,
I always play
man.
with 50 cents.
Clearly, you only have $1 in front of you, and clearly Zach made it 5, and there's a 5 out there. We'd have to literally stop the game recording, go back and visualize.
I mean, there's one right there.
First,
You better hurry up. We
first
got one
card
guy
is
coming.
yeah, make a decision there. How about that? That's a call.
Good hit, Tim.
If I hit, I'm checking darken.
You gonna check it in dark?
I am.
Or if you hit, you're gonna check it in dark?
Guys, need $2.
Come on.
Thank you, Tim.
I'll check. You check.
Okay. Spade.
Check. Ace high. 2 overs. Just kidding, just one.
This is it. Give me $3, sir.
Who won that? That brought my guy? Tim trip down.
That's right.
Tim trip.
That's the question you ask yourself at the end of the day.
So stupid. I love it.
Alright, sea change.
Yeah, it's good an hour. Thunder.
No.
No straw.
That is a straddle.
I don't need to really play hands when I'm just going to keep making so much on spade.
Unbelievable. You guys are just limping on my straddle, huh?
So good. Yeah.
It's a little different for playing like that.
No one's all in. It's your action. Raise it up. We got a call.
out there.
Oh, yeah, you probably should have just stood down on the turn and got it over with. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Oh, Tim's on the dude.
That's a bad card against the 3-5 big.
I don't know what's happening.
I threw 2 to Jones, but it's he's 10.
What did he ask you for?
Long transition.
No, he didn't.
I'm gonna need that, gentlemen.
You ain't diamonds.
Who's diamonds?
Tim.
Did
Hold
Tim
on,
get
hold
paid?
on, hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do I have to pay Tim?
When I zoned out because I thought I had someone fucking
Oh, yeah,
watching the
you have to
goddamn
pay
board for me.
What was it? 50
2
cents?
out, 2 out there's for Tim.
You're gonna get 50 cents if you watch the board for him, I think is what he said.
Oh, yeah.
50 cents a dollar.
I guess I'll pay you, but no one asked me to pay him at the proper point during the.
I'm not saying anybody else has to.
Look at him. He's the ultimate scapegoat.
He is.
Like he is always looking for
Even
an out.
to his own wife.
You
He's-
land on my property in Monopoly, I'm going to ask you to pay me. However, if I don't ask you to pay me, I don't expect to get
He
paid.
is a LeBron fan, so I mean, what?
You bet I'm a LeBron
Easy.
fan. Greatness.
Easy.
Greatness as it leaps over people and makes them look stupid.
That is true.
Easy. If you're not a LeBron fan, then what are
I thought
you?
I had like 4 or 5 people hanging up on
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
They full of issues.
Does he play baseball?
No.
Something like that.
He's
You
never
probably
had
could
to
if you
Jordan
wanted to.
Oh, he's one of those guys.
So Tim, we all know
He's-
Zach wins the button.
He's never been an athlete,
So,
Jordan.
like, you can't
Oh
make this
my
one.
God. You got
Jordan
Common
could play.
You got Jordan on your shirt. You don't have LeBron on your
I
shirt.
mean, of course I love. I mean, I love Jordan. Jordan is a great player. Jordan ain't LeBron.
Right.
I'm not saying.
That's
He's
I'm not
great.
saying that Jordan isn't better than LeBron, but I'm just saying as far as what the league has seen, LeBron
We're
is
gonna try to raise him.
a transcendent talent, once in a generation,
I
just like
don't watch
Jordan.
NBA, so
Oh,
I
nice, Tim.
Concept. I want to fold. So that's
He's a bigger star than Magic ever was.
Like I did have an out.
thought you were talking about
The
Jordan.
jack,
Just one.
the jack hit.
And Jordan.
Whoa.
Drop two.
Whoa.
When LeBron has other NBA players wearing his shoes, then we'll talk. There's dudes in the NBA that wear Jordans.
Somebody in-
ain't nobody wearing
That's
them.
because he's retired. Wasn't nobody wearing him when Jordan was still playing.
Nobody was worthy.
Scott Williams did.
Okay, first of all, James was worthy.
Craig Hodges did.
James was worthy.
You're right. Well,
I don't know why I gave James.
Jordan picked his number after LeBron, right? That was it. He was like, I want to be 23 because LeBron was 23.
Well, when Jordan grows up, maybe he will be like LeBron. We'll see. He's got to grow about another 2 inches and about another 60 pounds.
Right? Look.
If he stands on all his
2 inches.
titles, he'll be taller than LeBron.
Straddle?
Yeah, I straddled. I'm sorry.
I mean, unless you stack LeBron's losses up, then we're about even, I guess.
What was the meme I heard the other day where it was
straddled.
LeBron and
Oh,
Jordan
No,
talking,
it's fine.
and Jordan asked LeBron, "Hey, when you call me, when do you think I pick up?" And he's like, "I don't know." He's like, "After 6 rings." He's like, "You know when I pick up when you call me?" And he's like, "After 3."
I straddled.
So you saw me then.
It's also interesting to watch that like LeBron and Jordan don't play the game the same in the
No.
sense of like if it's crunch time and the Cavs are losing, you know, especially like the younger Cavs back when LeBron was first starting out. You know, it's always ISO, and that's just not the way they played basketball in the 90s, so it's unfair to compare a lot of these things because it's like it was still team basketball all the time, and this ISO play,
Yeah.
the ISO play wasn't even really a thing in the 90s, you know, so that's different in itself
I don't
right
know-
there.
I don't know, man. When Jordan was young, there was T-shirts of all the NBA teams, and the Bulls T-shirt had 6 Jordans on it. So
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a big Jordan fan myself. I don't see a problem with liking the both of them.
No, I like
one
it.
was when I was a kid, and one's, you know.
LeBron's the best player in the world right now, hands down. Like it's not
I
even
just-
close.
I
But
can
don't
argue
think-
that
LeBron's
he's
a
more
better
dominant.
athlete. I mean,
Yeah, like
you
for
can't
sure
say
a
he's
better
not.
athlete.
I mean, he's like 6'9", 280 fucking pounds,
Yeah, and
and
runs.
he's a fucking freak.
You know,
And
yeah,
but
and
people
runs
say
the
like he
floor
could
like
play
a
back
fucking
in
guard.
the old days.
He gets rammed.
I think he's one of the only
Like
NBA
he's a
players that
feather.
could play in the old days right now.
He could have. He's,
But if you put
He's
Jordan,
big.
Yeah,
if
but
you
he
put
also
Jordan,
does the running.
if you put
through,
Jordan
not
in
like
this
a
era,
player.
he scores 50
Yeah.
a night because nobody can hand check him and mug him like the Pistons did.
Well, I mean, LeBron could score 50 a night if he wanted to. Do you see how easy it is for him to take
For him
it
to
the
just
basket?
go into the basket
I
and
mean,
score 2 points.
Right.
Literally, if
Jordan
he wanted
post up
to score,
motherfuckers too.
if he
Yeah,
wanted to
LeBron
score
did.
50, he could.
LeBron ain't never posted.
And LeBron is not
LeBron
even-
for his size
like,
doesn't
he
need
did
to
win the
post.
button?
He just takes him off the dribble and goes to town. I mean, he uses his back as he's spinning into
I
you,
don't see how he gets
destroying
so
you out of
fatigued, though. I really don't.
Well, it's tiring to have to take an entire team off the dribble every time you're down the court because Rodney Hood is your next go-to
I
guy.
mean, maybe you should be a better GM.
Well, I don't
Your
think
team doesn't
LeBron
suck
is
so
the
bad.
GM. I think that
I
I think he's only a partial GM. He's not held completely responsible.
He just won to mix the finals.
he has a lot of.
Does Tyrone Lue check with him on what plays to run? Probably. That's because it's probably the
But
right
I
thing
mean-
to do.
Yeah, it would kind of suck to
Six
be
total?
LeBron's
What do you
coach.
look?
Like, to be honest with you, that would get hard to, because either it's your fault because they lose, and it's his fault when they win. You know what I mean? Like, it's LeBron. Like, LeBron gets all the glory when they win, and the coach gets all the flack.
Yeah, but it's like no one. I don't think anyone blames Tyronn Lue when they're losing.
most
You
of
got
the
to
time-
blame the GM.
Most of
but
the
you
time, he's
can't.
getting out coached.
I mean,
He's not a
I
very
don't
good
see how you
in-game
don't blame it on
adjustment coach.
LeBron, like, because he's been doing it his whole career, and the few times when he doesn't get it done, you can blame him. I guess, like, that's fine.
I just think the comparison to Jordan is not the correct comparison. He's more comparable to Magic Johnson.
Yeah, but you're
than anybody.
comparing greatest of all time, so you don't get to pick what positions you're running them off against. Like, I'm surprised that like a guy like Wilt does. I think Wilt just doesn't come up in that conversation because of the era he's from. He was just the first guy who happened to be big and
A
athletic.
player
And he
that
was-
wouldn't come up in anyone's off the head top 10 that was actually one of the most dominant players in NBA history was Tim Duncan. Like,
Yeah.
Tim Duncan's per game splits.
He's just boring. That's why
We're
nobody
some of the
wants to
best.
Yeah,
talk
he
about
We're
just
some
sits
of the
there
best
and
in the
gets
NBA
rebounds
for a
and
career.
shoots bank shots.
Like his per 36 stats were like 23 and 12 with like 2 blocks.
Went to Wake Forest as a swimmer. Decided to try out for basketball, and the basketball coach wanted
So,
to
I mean,
try out.
I mean, that's
That's
why I kind of
insane.
agree with what you're saying. That's to your point of if you're ranking the greatest of all time, position really is irrelevant at that point.
Right. I think it should be. I mean, you got a guy. Obviously, like Magic is the proper comparison because it's a
Absolutely.
guy who's 6'9", can handle the ball, can pass, can do it all, and that's what you got. In both players.
But I don't think anyone at this table would argue a point to try to say Magic Johnson had a better career than LeBron James did up to this point.
No, Matt Johnson's pretty good.
Magic
Yeah, but
Johnson was pretty good.
Magic Johnson
But
didn't get
LeBron
to
James
finish
is
his
going to
career
be
really
top
either.
10 in a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson
He's
was
Hard
not
not
the
to
to
be
be
guy.
whenever
lot
you
of
go to
stuff.
the finals every single goddamn year. Every single goddamn
Yeah, like no matter who his teammates are, they at very worst make the Eastern Conference Finals every season.
Can't be said enough.
Like I don't know if
Do it
they're
the
gonna
West,
win
though.
it this year.
It was,
seven
and to be fair,
in
a
a
lot of
row.
times when the East was
Why
bad,
go
it
to the
was
West?
bad.
Your easiest path to the
You're
finals in
right.
the
I
East.
know. What's he gonna do?
Go
That's
to
all.
Philly.
Huh?
Go to Philly.
Think he
That's
will?
all he's playing for right now.
Yeah,
Is
he's not
to
You're
keep
just-
extending
Either
that
Philly-
finals
either
record.
Philly or Houston.
Yeah.
I think
That's
DeMar
what I
DeRozan's
would-
going to
why
be a
wouldn't
bum
you?
next year. I think LeBron and them just.
Yeah, you
like,
get
I
tired of
think
people
they
calling you a
finally
bitch all the
Did
time.
you hear what
so you
Dwayne
wanna go
Casey
prove
was
it.
saying about
So
him
go to
after he got
LA.
fired?
And have
He was
Paul
like,
George
it's not my
going
fault
through
DeMar
everywhere
was
else, and then
DeRozan.
try to go through.
That's what he said.
Golden
Dwayne,
State.
And if he goes to the West, it'll be Houston.
Dwayne Casey said, and I
That
quote,
would be an answer.
They would have to unload a lot of contracts,
yeah,
but
said it's not my fault DeMar
but
was
they
DeRozan.
it can be done.
Who?
That's the only way he goes to the West is Houston. LeBron.
God, that'd be fun to watch.
He's always been jerking off Chris Paul about how good of a player he is, and he wants to play with him and stuff. So that wouldn't surprise
LeBron,
me.
James Harden, and Chris Paul.
Wherever LeBron goes, he deserves
And
to
Clint
have Melo
Capella.
on his team.
You say he deserves Melo?
He deserves Melo.
No one wants the black hole of Melo.
Yeah,
Nobody
you
has.
pass them the ball, and then you see where he
Like,
throws the ball to
He's
basket.
got like
That's the
24,
thing,
26
Tim-
million on his deal, or 28 on his deal.
And it's a player option. Like, you know he's
He ain't
taking that
leaving
out.
Oklahoma City.
Hell no.
Call. Good call. Give me a king. It's going. Red Rabbit.
Based
That's how we lose.
Case Ace.
Wow, that's just nasty.
I'm done.
Yeah, that's
Good call.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I've been running good calls and getting sucked out on for weeks and weeks now. He's got me covered.
Yeah, I thought that one covered 35, 14. I really do.
I even put him on the right hand.
I gotta get a counter for 5. That's stupid shit. Still gotta get his.
Wow.
Nope.
Bye.
See you, brother.
35, 45,
See ya.
55, 60, 120. 170, 200, 210, 220, 225.
Where's the first seat change, everybody?
Hey, Tim, you want that seat change? Because otherwise,
Dave is
no
on
one.
his way. Dave is on
I
his
mean,
way.
I re-raised those.
Alright,
I thought he
well,
had those scanners.
I'm gonna have to turn that camera off until he gets here.
I thought you had
I figured an ace.
Here, Tim, I'm calling
that camera shot.
I was serious.
I think you ran them off.
That's the second time we were playing.
Button incorrect or correct?
No.
Dead button, guys. Dead button.
Whenever
I'll
it's not
take-
that long, it's like, yeah, it's gotta be something.
Jones, take my first break.
I'll take that
I'm gonna
seat,
go
I
ahead
guess.
and. Will you take that seat?
Anybody get paid on that phone? We were sitting there jabbing.
No, it wasn't nothing. It was Rainbow. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, trust me,
I
if
was
it was
on-
all spades,
I
I
was on
know.
head.
It was the whole thing.
I just wanted to flop it.
I need an all flush.
Jake, from now on, when anyone asks that, you just say it was spades
All
because you
spades.
look like you're military. You're a trustworthy guy. They're not going to question if you're like, yeah, it was 3 spades. They're just going to
Yeah,
start.
until I
handing me
watched on
silent.
camera, I'm like, well, Jake's a piece of shit.
Well, whatever.
Like, that motherfucker owes me money.
Whatever
At
happens
the
by
end
the end of the
night,
night, it's done at that point.
I come
man.
back and you guys are like, okay, you owe me $42. You owe me-
And then you're like, no, I wasn't even playing
No,
that
I
game.
wasn't even.
I was just telling you what the flop was. I guess I got confused. Raise it up.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, I only have 7 against him in that phone. It wasn't like that.
You said good call. I thought you might have been dead.
No, but I knew I figured it was 10.
He said once you
What are
say call,
taking
he
the
was
5
good.
seat? Taking the 5 or the 4?
Wouldn't that be sick if you called it ace-9?
Yeah, I got.
Thank you.
This is. Or is this
It's
my
gonna be your
camera?
downfall,
Which one's
Tim.
my camera? This one?
Which one did you tell him?
I guess this one.
It's that one. Yeah, that's what it is.
I said probably shouldn't take. Yeah, it's my downfall.
Yeah, you know.
No, I have so much good karma built up because of today. It's ridiculous. I found someone's debit card in the ATM. Well, what I do, I took it to the goddamn police station so no one stole it.
So now you're ready? After you got gas?
I'm on camera. I'm not gonna say anything to that.
Excellent work, Tim.
Is he here? He's close. Who am I paying?
It's me. $3.
I
So
paying
she
you
wants
$3.
the pot and the extras.
That means he called. Alright.
I should have told Eric I was gonna take your seat.
I just
Just move
just
on.
move.
He'll come in.
Yeah, he'll have a stroke.
Oh,
That's
please.
bad.
Let John tell me.
He's probably
See, I-
due for one already.
Check.
anyway.
I'd be like, what? How the fuck did you get there?
Just call him.
God. Eric, let me in the one day.
I fold.
You
Eric,
should-
put me in the four seat.
I don't even know why Peely buys in, to be honest.
Wait, she's been gone most of the time.
She's played around.
Total?
Yeah, combined.
I know.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure
I know.
she's played.
A whole round.
No. Total.
Total, yes. That's what she always says, though.
There's no reason for the raise.
I got feeling I'm gonna regret this one. This just seems like a hit.
Dick in the hat. See when he posted on Facebook. I had to show you.
Check, Dart.
Ah,
Look at them hearts coming in.
That's a lot. It's 5. $5.
Should I take a picture that way he knows he has to pay even though he's not here?
Yeah, I'll do it.
No, just on camera.
Yeah, but I don't want him to wait to go back.
I'll wait until, yeah, here, I'll wait for this card. 10 of hearts one time. Because you love fucking game.
I hate you.
I think I was gonna roll. I was gonna.
Yeah, you just kind of recklessly toss it out there. I get it.
Nonchalantly and shit.
I'm just. I already know I'm paying $2 out. I'm just got it right here.
No,
Man,
it's
he has to
fine.
pay me 5.
I'll try this 5.
Don't worry. It's money you didn't earn. It's not hard earned money.
Right, it's the best kind.
Touche. Touche.
Thank God.
Yeah, heavy. Let me get next in that game.
That better be.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. Sorry, dude. You're good. I missed
Scared me.
what I needed to hit.
Oh, it's
It's
5.
5.
Yeah, I had 7.
Venga. Abby. Eat.
Man, I would have flopped it too. A 5 Dewey.
I'm paying him.
Ultimate payoff.
Oh, hey.
Sit. Abby, sit.
A big one.
Yes.
Brittany wants to know how many tickets we need.
Did she ask?
Yeah, she asked the whole group or whatever.
Let's try it alone down here.
Maybe he's taking back up.
Must be.
Right. Diamond, diamond, diamond.
It's $1 to call.
Come on.
$1.
Dollar.
Yeah, the 50's
Yeah, 50's dead.
And then we're gonna hope diamonds run across the board.
Maybe, Tim. Let me look.
You get 50 cents.
Abby.
He has to tell me.
I mean,
That's
I'll-
50 cents for 2 and $1 for 3.
What if you already seen it? No,
And I didn't even know.
do I still get
You gotta announce it.
before you?
Yeah.
That's all that's required.
Yeah. And no, and it gets.
Diamonds!
Son of
Not
a
even
big deal.
close.
He's not here.
And
Check.
if it runs diamond, diamond, I'll give you an extra $1 for the turn, and $2 for the river.
Wow. I like it. You gotta remind me every time you leave, Tim.
What?
Can you collect if you're outside and it's
Thank
all
you.
diamonds?
that to him,
Check.
please.
I mean, yeah, I should be able to if you're calling.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Bad call.
I'll collect
Is it
and-
bad call this
I'll
time?
collect and pay.
I'm being
so
honest
just
with you.
tell me the next time you leave.
Alright.
But the first call was a good call?
Yeah,
Abby.
I got a pair now. At least.
Abby, come.
Sorry, freedom.
I talk too much. You're gonna figure this out.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Check.
This looks like an icon. I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna chase you. You're going the wrong way, fucking
Pot. How do you? I said pot down.
I mean, pot's not a real bet in no
Yeah.
limit high, no limit hold'em.
Yeah, you can't tell me what it is.
Abby.
I said pot, but I got 30. I don't know. I'm making
I still
back.
come.
30's, it's 30. It's, in my opinion, it's 30.
Huh.
It's almost 30 anyway.
Don't raise
Basically
please.
30.
You actually look at you, come over here. Good dog.
Good
You know, Spanish dog I know.
call. Good raise with that.
Alright, oh. Okay. You on my lap?
Wow.
You up here?
Mm.
Wow. How's it going? That's what Dan does to me right there. This is his God damn it.
One chip.
Go. Go sit down.
Yeah.
50.